Hello, I'm John Sonnenday, Executive Director of the Coordinating Council on Homelessness. Homelessness is a very complex problem that has been increasingly a challenge for people in the United States for the last several decades. But we have learned some things. And here in Morgantown, we are using those learnings to try to reduce the number of people who are homeless. And in fact, I think it is even possible to start talking about ending homelessness in our community. One of the things that is making a difference is that the entire community is working together as never before. The agencies are cooperating. They are helping to eliminate duplication of services. They are helping each agency to focus on what they do best. And they are using the best practices that have been developed across the country so that we know that we are using the things that have been proven to actually make a difference. For many years, Morgantown has had outstanding community services in the way of food and clothing and shelter, health care. But despite everyone's best efforts, the number of people actually being homeless was not going down. In fact, it was going up. So a few years back, the City Council and the County Commission created a task force to come up with a community-wide plan. And that issued in a cooperative venture coordinated by our Coordinating Council that has finally begun to actually produce results in reducing homelessness. Back in 2013, just before we began really coordinating our efforts, our annual count indicated about 120 or so people experiencing homelessness. Our last count, a couple of months back, showed that we had cut that number in half. And it is going to continue to decline. And I think that it is not unreasonable to say over the next couple of years, maybe, we will actually be able to eliminate homelessness. So we would like to invite the community to continue to be a part of actually ending homelessness. It is a remarkable opportunity for people to say that they helped make such a difference in this community. Homelessness is obviously a terrible problem for the people who are experiencing it, but it is also a problem for the whole community. It impacts the community in a number of ways, and one of the ways is financially. People who are homeless actually cost the community a great deal of money. Healthcare, for instance, it's hard to get well if you don't have a place to live. Healthcare, additional police costs, fire, ambulances, court time, social services, you add all those up, and the research shows that a community can put people into housing at the community's own expense and actually save thousands of dollars per person per year. So it is an economic issue for all of us, and it is a humanitarian issue for all of us because all of us are diminished when our most vulnerable citizens are at such risk. We are now at a place where we can use the community's help in a number of different ways. One of those is we are trying to create active, meaningful opportunities for people who are homeless to get, or who have been homeless, to get involved in really being a contributing member of the community. Not busy work to keep people sort of off the street, but actually integrated into doing things that are meaningful, such as helping to make the downtown cleaner and more beautiful, participate in art projects, music projects, find ways in which people can contribute, because we all always feel better about ourselves if we are doing something worthwhile. Another way in which folks can be helpful is volunteering in any of our agencies. Our agencies all depend on volunteers very, very much for reaching out to their clients and serving their clients, serving food, providing activities. Many of the folks that we serve have children. Increasingly, more and more folks have children who are experiencing homelessness. So providing activities and games and fun times for them is another way that folks can contribute. And then, of course, each of the agencies always needs the financial support of the rest of the community so that we can get this job done together. So we hope that you will want to be a part of ending homelessness in our community, and if you would like to make a difference, you can always get in touch with us at the Coordinating Council on Homelessness at CCOHWV.org or CCOHWV@gmail.com, and we would love to hear from you.